What is poppin', people? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. We got the final 8 here at the Glasgow Regional. Fun fact, the Glasgow Regional is now actually the placeholder footage for the overlay that's out by East. I would be putting it in these videos, but for video production, it's a little bit more difficult to use than just streaming. So maybe you'll see it for the finals. But yeah, players going to get ready to go. We're going to be opening up with our undefeated out of Swiss, #1 seed, undefeated in Top Cut. Foot in the bag and Omeka in the front. Going to see a Tyranno to answer, as we are going to find both Luga and AG. Pitch off the Cracker Hacker from the looks of it. And then we're going to put an AG down to pass 2. So if the body stays on board, we're going to gain a memory. Going to swing in the Omeka and he gets loaded up under the big tree. And then we're going to go for the reduction. To get the Digimon, it's going to play out the token, and I'm not sure if it's like the actual postcard from the collector's edition or if it's just like using the image for the sleeves, but it's Xenoblade Chronicles. Very cool. Gonna get the load up of the Cracker Hacker that was pitched off earlier with the Luga. Get to go in with the Lugarmon. So we do have Barrier as well as Alliance here. Obviously Alliance not gonna matter. Gonna pitch off the Fenriloogarmon and we're gonna get to evolve from trash into it, keeping turn. Get the pitch off of the Kazuchi, then we're going to choose not to evolve into the Kazuchi. Is going to hit medieval, so we are going to barrier from there. And then to pass turn, we can choke to 1. It's not pretty, but he can make it happen. Actually, no, this can choke. This can just gain the memory back. Analog Youth for 2. Reveal 2 Tamers and a Luga. Hey, these Lugas have been with these Tamers at the top. And then at the end of turn, I'm going to load up. Going to load up the singular AG. No Leon needed this time. And then we're going to drop the kill spell. Lugar down. Pitch off. Well, add the Luga back and then pitch 3. We'll clear the Jesmon. Set him back a whole turn. Pitch 1. Oh, okay. We did find the Fenry. The problem is we're missing the Takumi Kazuchi from the looks of it. It does get the clear, and then because he's not going to be able to set the memory back, he doesn't want to pass him that much memory. Nope, there we are. We are just going to max out on 10. 7 and 10, basically the same thing. Going to get the Kazuchi down, and then we're going to remove the Tamer. Yeah, I mean, realistically, with Royal Knights, like 7 versus 10 doesn't matter that much. Reduce the cost, and then because the board is empty based on trash, we're going to play him for 1 and then just swings into the body. Then we're going to play the Magnamon because we've already used the reduction, then just open passes. So yeah, he doesn't get giga punished, but obviously it's not ideal. But you knew you were kind of in that situation, kind of playing from here. So we're going to see the analog youth to set up. Realistically, Knights aren't going to be able to kill from this position. There's no Leopardmon under the body. And you did take the Jesmon out, so you did have to commit 2 bodies in order to try and like catch up to where he was in terms of pace. You're just going to put down another Cracker Hacker, pushes them to 1. We get the draw 1 as the Magnamon leaves the field, and then this should be a pretty, 0 cost Magnamon. And then the coolest of boys, going to pass over 3. Do have a body on board, so that's going to be another one. We load up another Cracker Hacker, so Dual Tamer is really a pretty popular pick from the looks of it for this version of Fenry. I mean, this is what it's for, is, you know, printed to make Takumi Kazuchi at a moment's notice. Lugar. I'm going to swing. And then full combo, begin the cutscene. And I'm going to turn into Fenriloogarmon. Fenriloogarmon, pitch 1, pitch 2. Turn into... Ooh, we get the Tyranno, so surely we find the... still not finding, I think, what we're looking for, despite all the search that's been going. Going to gain the memory off of the level 3 inherit. And then, do we make Fenry? Okay, we're just going to go for the scramble for 2. Evolve into Fenry that way. Now we're going to get the Kazuchimon out. is going to get the minus DP, minus 8k, so we get to draw 1. We don't care too much about that getting loaded up under. It's not a unique name. Obviously, you know, it helps with reduction, but still. No Omekamon played out. I mean, we do have the Omeka underneath the Yggdrasil, so don't necessarily need to make the Omekamon here. You might be kind of like keeping it because, again, it's still live with the cool boy. It means if he does flashbang, we still get to go crazy. Finally going to find the Takemikazuchi ace, and we're going to ditch the drive impact dog. Yeah, we're still... Surely we're making it, right? Guess not. Because I thought with the pitch you'd be able to do it from the egg, but I guess not. Gonna play the Gallantmon, Secret Gallantmon, this time Formidel Drip. Gonna choose to play it without the Yggdrasil reduction. Once again, try and swing in, gets to pop the blocker, and then we barrier into it this time. He learned to keep it down, but then we get the Crimson Blaze. Oh, Crimson Blaze on legs. The Crimson mode. The Crimson Chin from the top rope. Clears it. That said, though, because he committed the scramble, we can Giga cheat here. Lugar. And then, what do you want to put to the top? Put anything to the top. Draw it for turn. Start of main. Load. Another Jewel Tamer. Now we get the rookie in the back. So, I mean, we didn't gain any memory because we're already at max from all the tamers. Evolve. As a reminder, this can't swing until it DNAs. Ooh, are you missing? Okay, double pitch. Get the Lugar out. I think we're getting pretty low on deck here, so we've got to be careful. Gonna evolve into the Fenry play Kazuchi. Get to load up the... Oh, get to load up the Jewel Tamer, and then get to make Takemikazuchi from here. So we do get to clear the Crimson mode ace. The problem with this, though, is no matter how you sequence this, you're probably still getting donut walled by Omnimon. And you still can get Crimson Blaze for your entire life. We're going to open pass, which recovers 1 at the end of turn. Then we're going to swing 1, burn 1, recover 1 for 2. And then on the last check, we're going to play out the Omeka, choosing not to play the Omnimon X off of it. And then we're going to blow it up with the Helllugarmon. Helllugarmon, draw 2, pitch. And then presumably going to kill the Gallantmon. Oh, never mind. Kills the Omeka. And there we go. We didn't get to swing for game because he's got 1 or more memory.
Matrix Digivolution.
Yeah, today's sponsor is me. I appreciate everyone supporting me as they have, and there are plenty of other ways to support. The memberships, Twitch Prime, and all of that are great ways to do so. And just making sure that in addition to slapping like down and making sure you are subscribed, there are plenty of other things that I do that I really love doing and take a lot of work, and appreciate if you guys also gave them a shout and gave us some honest feedback on them, because the only way we can make them better is if people tell us what they like and dislike. But yeah, that's it for today's sponsor. Appreciate you if you didn't skip it. Back to the video.
And whilst we are getting shuffled up, I do want to say a big old thank you to everyone that has been supporting the channel. Of course, we got the Mega at the top, just Josh, an Ultimate Hero and YouTuber tier 3 on Twitch. But then, going into some of the new names, we've got Infected Griffin, Brian Santa, Just Want to Learn, Camilla Flores Flinters, Marcio, Jack Does Not Exist, Silver the Traveler, and then also Mr. Wiccan upgrading from DigiEgg to the rookie tier. Appreciate all of y'all. Everyone joining from Glasgow. Always see a nice little bump. It's always fun to see. That was really, really tight game 1. Obviously missing the Omni X, but then also, you know, missing the Fenry on his side. So both of them were kind of like playing suboptimal hands. Speaking of suboptimal, I'm gonna open up with the Cool Boy turn 1, which I'm not as huge a fan of, but I mean, long-term investment, I guess. And I'm gonna pick up 1 target here. Looks like we're wanting the Fenry. We're going to take it to Tyranno and put the Fenry to the top of the cards sent. Going to get the 1 choke. And this is where the investment comes down. Now you get the Dynast, you get to go... Oh, he does the search first. Interesting. Picks up the Omni in the option, pitch off 2, draw 1, gain 1. So normally people, when they do their searches, they do draw first, so that way they get to draw, get the info, and then prioritize off the search, because it feels pretty bad to obviously search something, pick it over something else, and then draw into a second one. Uko in this one is pretty big. The fact that we've got potential 2-chip here, so it could be threatening a 2-0 if we're not careful. Gonna see the rookie come down for the search. There's the Takamikazuchi. Surely, I mean, with how slow it was to get picked up last time, we might just see that. Yeah, picked up early. Bot deck the rest. Choke to 1. Really, really slow hand this time, but now we've got all sides of the Yggdrasil, Cool Boy, and then we're gonna get to go Purge to load up the Omeka preemptively to try and threaten for the lack of ace. Star main gonna get to load from trash. Of course, that Ukamon putting so much pressure down. This is definitely not what you want to see if you're on it. Obviously, he kept this hand. Actually, no, I say that. I was not paying attention during the mulligan. So this might have been a mulligan and another slow hand, but if he makes it to the next turn, it's possible. Big if, though. We're going to swing. Pitch off. Draw 1. Does hit the body. Does get to barrier thanks to the Jewel Tamer. So just gets to be sticky on board. Then evolve into Soul. Soul, pitch Fenry. And get the Tyranno out. Now we get to get the pickup. This is rough. Right. Fenry picked. And they get to get a pitch. Can evolve into Fenry. Fenry play Kazuchi. Kazuchi. Gonna get the draw 1 and then float into an Omeka. Get the draw 1 on that. Gonna get to go into the Takumi Kazuchi, which is then going to annihilate the Omeka to get even further load. So he's trying to turbo up as best he can and play for the next turn if he's got it. And that is a big if. Tyranno can't attack, but the Lugar certainly can. And now he's trying to sequence it in a way where he doesn't get caught by the Omekamon. I think realistically, either way, he gets caught by the Omekamon if it's going. So you might as well just full send it. We're going to swing, burn 1, check 1 for Alliance, 2, 1 and 2, the Cool Boy, the Omeka out, but no Omnimon, so it's just going to be the swing and swing. So it is going to be the end of Omnimon. Finds it off, of course, off the top 3. It always is. So Omnimon going to go put his feet up in the Bahamas or something. Not showing up to work today, but he did get him across the line and his Nats invite. If you did like what you saw and you do want to see more, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. The rest of the Glasgow Regionals will be going up very, very soon, as well as some Eden stuff. So be good to yourselves, and as always, have yourselves a damn good one.